Hello everyone, welcome to the Keyboard Racer Cult, and I am the Guru. Last time, the MPAL RR's rush to the Nürburgring was too hasty. We got the car in the evening and went straight to the track the next day. So we didn't even have time to put on the stickers. So today, let's take a breather and give my MPAL a bath and stick on those cool stickers. Perfect. After sticking on the stickers, do you guys think my MPAL looks better or worse? Feel free to let me know in the comments. Okay, then it's time to drive to the Netherlands, because this week I'm going to the Zandvoort race. It's an old F1 track located by the beautiful seaside, so there are a lot of seagulls around. One of the more famous corners on this track is the Big Bull at T3, and this track is also Verstappen's home ground. Those who watch F1 regularly probably know more than I do. This weekend, I'm not only racing, but also taking the opportunity to upgrade my EU racing license. Although it's been a while since I last visited, the people at the track haven't changed much. Paul is here, and so is the tire-changing old man. The difference is, this time, my coach is Dick. I was somewhat worried, fearing he had seen my show. That might make passing the exam more challenging. For upgrading my racing license, I decided to use the MPAL RR directly, to show them what leading from afar means. As expected, the MPAL attracted a lot of attention in the parking lot.
Okay.
And when they found out this new car only cost 20,000 euros, wow, they were all stunned, drooling with envy.
20,000. Okay.
20,000 only.
Unless you get the purple one for 20,000. New.
Once again, leading from afar. Additionally, Mywheel supported our MPAL Nürburgring project by airfreighting 4 brand new custom forged rims from China. This time, it really felt like having wheels from home. Seeing these excellent national brands fully supporting us in our overseas campaigns was truly touching. And this design, paired with the flame-patterned Yokohama AO50 tires, looks super cool, doesn't it? Makes you want to buy it, right? I won't go into the details of upgrading the track, so let's skip straight to the exam. The exam was quite straightforward. The faster and more extreme, the better. And I thought, isn't that exactly what I want? At Zandvoort, those old BMWs like the E30, E36, E46, I'll have to show them what Megawave power is all about. Plus the Will of Fire, symbolized by the victorious Yokohama AO50 tires. Isn't that dimensional assault? But things couldn't possibly go that smoothly. They thought my MPAL's carbon fiber modifications looked too powerful, too far ahead, so they directly bumped me up to the racing group, competing with the BMW 240 Cup race car. Although I resemble it a bit, this 240's Cup race car is even faster than a 140,000 euro TCR race car. This big body and big rear wing, and they put me in the same group? Of course, we don't really have much competition between us. Just run well, and it's okay. So to give everyone an idea of the lap times at the Zandvoort track, let's refer to the local endurance race classification rules. They are divided into 5 categories: Super GT, GT, Super Sport, Sport, and Tour. Which group would my MPAL RR's final result fall into according to these standards? Hopefully not the last group, right? Leave a comment below and hit the like button. Let's head to the track. Go! MPAL RR's final lap time at Zandvoort was 2 minutes and 1.96 seconds. According to the classification rules mentioned earlier, it could actually be placed in the GT group. That means my MPAL is equivalent to a GT race car. MPAL RR GT4. But because of Chui's smoke bomb, the whole track was red flagged, and then Chui was locked up in a little black room and not allowed on the field. And because his smoke bomb affected my performance a bit, after all, facing a white wall, I really didn't dare not to brake. It was really scary. So I decided to do another lap and bring out all the strength of MPAL RR. Go! MPAL RR's final lap time was 2 minutes and 0.89 seconds, barely missing the 2-minute mark. And with several BMW 240 Cup race cars present, it was neck and neck. The mysterious Eastern power simply stunned everyone, right? Just goes to show, MPAL is awesome. Welcome to Keyboard Insights. Let's discuss a minor issue. As mentioned in the last episode, there might have been a transportation issue, so sometimes the steering of the car was incredibly heavy. Thus, during the big bowl at T3 in Zandvoort, I couldn't turn the wheel, which means my racing line wasn't a standard one. It's not a problem with my skills, it's just that it was really hard to turn. Other than that, everything was perfect. The chassis is unbeatable, brakes are unbeatable, and the tires are the most unbeatable of the unbeatable. Honestly, being able to nearly match the BMW 240 Cup race car, the invincible A050 tires played an indispensable role. In the end, our photos were even featured on the homepage of their driving school, saying 2 Chinese drivers had obtained their EU racing licenses. Their car was transported by train, and we might soon see them on European racetracks. I can spoil a little that not only did our team appear in European races, but we also won a runner-up position in a 24-hour endurance race. But as for when the episode will be made, I don't know, because we really have too many episodes backlogged. Okay, back to the Yingbao. When I first drove it to the parking lot, although many foreigners came to look and said the car was beautiful and had a high value for money, this might not truly be leading from afar. Because in most cases, people are just curious and looking for entertainment. After all, everyone has curiosity. We can't be blinded by this false prosperity. The real way to gain their approval and respect is to actually participate in their racing sports with your car. To let them see the comprehensive performance and strength of your car, to let them know that a car costing 20,000 euros can achieve this lap time is not an easy opponent. if you're just a tourist, just an outsider, bringing your car to appear in the parking lot of the racetrack but not on the track, you might never get true recognition. So I hope more people, more Chinese players, can deeply participate in overseas motorsports with Chinese cars, not just as a show car. Take a step further and run. Of course, it's not bad to be a tourist or a spectator. Being able to go out and let them see our cars is already a big step forward. But if we could take one more step forward, that would be even better. I sincerely thank Empower, all the modification brands, Lauda, Anjun, Ouyang, and other partners who helped our team. And to you watching this, for your likes and comments. See you next time at Nürburgring.